Hey guys, so you're going to need your packets that you had from Ms. Henry, and you're going to need to open to page 10 so that we can look at the 2.4 notes on combining like terms. So we're actually going to spend a couple days working with combining like terms and how they apply to the equations you have been solving. So the main thing today is we're just going to do a little bit of review on what is like terms and how do we know which ones go together. So you'll see at the top on page 10, it says like terms, things that have the same blank. Like terms are things that have the same variable or variables if there's more than one. So this means they have to have the same letters. They both have to have X, they both have to have W, or whatever that letter is. It's also important that it is with the same exponent. So if it's an x squared, that is different than a singular x. Or y to the third power is different than a y squared. So if you look at the chart below, you'll see on the on the left-hand side, right, this is split down the middle. On the right-hand side in each box are like terms that you could perform the addition or subtraction of. So notice they either both have an x, a squared, w. Even if there are no letters, that makes them like terms. The point is they need to match. Versus if you look at the unlike terms on the right-hand side, you have things like an x and an a. Those are different letters. A squared and a to the third power. Those are different exponents. Same thing with w and w squared. You have a y and you have something with no letter. They both have to have a letter. You have something with just x, you have something with x and y. They have to match completely. So however many letters there are, they need to have all of those letters. So the idea is if we take this idea of having like terms, and I look at the chart below, it says combining like terms means adding or subtracting the like terms together. We do this to simplify expressions and problems to make them easier to solve. To do this, we add or subtract the numbers in front of the variable. So I'm not actually changing any of the letters, I'm just performing the operation to the numbers that are in front of my letters. So when I look at the first box and it says 2x plus 19x, I'm really just doing 2 plus 19 and getting 21x. And so if I work my way across, 32a squared plus 9a squared. You do want to verify that they're like terms, right? A squared and a squared. But 32 plus 9, that's going to give me 41, and it still has an a squared. Be careful with your positives and your negatives, right? Negative 3x plus 4x is really negative 3 plus 4, which is 1x. You could write that without the 1 in front, and that would be fine. If I go to the second row, 4w minus 10w. So again, watch your signs. If I do 4 minus 10, I'm getting negative 6, and then it still has the w. So take a moment and do the remaining 5 boxes. So hit pause on the video now and do the 5 boxes. So hopefully you had hit pause and you have already done the 5 questions. I'm going to go through the answers now. So if I simply have 8 plus 5, that's 13. If there are no letters, don't add any. 2x squared minus 3x squared is a negative 1x squared, or just a negative x squared. That's fine. 14.2r minus 12r is a 2.2r. 3xy minus 9xy is a negative 6xy. And 17xy plus 13xy gives me 30xy. If you need more time with those, go ahead and hit pause. But these are the types of questions that I'm going to ask you to do between today and tomorrow. So what I'm asking you to do now, we will circle back to the third item that's on this note page. But for today, I want you to get a green paper from the substitute and work on the green cards that should be on the table. Make sure your answer goes in the correct box based on the card number. Every card you pick up will tell you it's card number blank. So say you pick up card number 10, you want to make sure your answer goes in box 10 on your green paper, okay? You will have the rest of class today to work on the green cards as well as class tomorrow, and you'll turn the green paper in at the end of class tomorrow. If you need any help, remember you can ask Rylan or you can always rewatch the video.